What is up, guys? This is Vershawn back here with another video. The time to regain your power is now. In this video, we're going to be talking about Neville Goddard, using the imagination to imagine the end, the result of the thing that you want to manifest. There's a reason why I'm making this video, because I have to add something that no one really talks about. And I don't even think Neville Goddard talks about this. I can be wrong, because I haven't, watched all of his lectures, but this specific thing is called the sacrifice. The sacrifice is not a bad thing. The reason, the way I came up with this, the sacrifice, is because I had a viewer long time ago ask me the question, hey, Vershawn, how about when you're using your imagination, you're imagining that end result, right? But something bad can happen, right? Can't something bad happen? Like something terrible can happen since you're not imagining the bridge of incidents. I'm gonna get to that, but first off, let me talk about why Neville Goddard stressed so much. He stresses so much about just imagining the end, the result. The reason why he stresses this is because when you are imagining the how is also called the bridge of incidents. When you imagine the bridge of incidents, you're too specific. When you're too specific, what's going to happen is it's going to be harder for you to bring your manifestation into your reality. That's the problem. So that's why he just says, you know what, just imagine the result, the end of you having it. An example, a car. You don't imagine how you're getting that car, just you having the car. Money, same way. Just imagine you having the money. Relationship, it's the same thing. Now, let me talk about, first off, let me give you an overview with the imagination. As I mentioned before, that's the God's eye, the mind's eye. There's a reason why you can visualize. But in school, or out, wherever in public areas, public places, they tell you, hey, you're crazy, stop imagining things. That's the specific line that they use. Stop imagining things. Everything they do in this matrix, they do this to keep you away from the God power within you. When you use your imagination, you're activating the third eye. The third eye has many abilities. There's many things that you can do with the third eye, including the imagination, using your imagination. So that's what I'm saying. This is everything they say, they teach you. It's to keep you away from becoming the best, the unstoppable, becoming the best version of yourself. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The sacrifice. As I said, the sacrifice isn't a bad thing. It's not bad. But people think, just from that word sacrifice, they think, oh, it's so bad. No, I'm going to explain to you how this works. You see, the sacrifice is, you got to understand, when you want something, you have to expect to give something, right? It's like money, for example, income. How does money work? You're providing service, for other people. You can't just take. That's not how it works. It's reciprocate. You have to reciprocate the energy. So the energy you give out, it will come back to you, and maybe in form of currency. There's many ways that energy can come back to you and raise your vibration and keep you in a good state of being. So the sacrifice is not bad. It's just, look, when you're using your imagination, you have to realize this. The sacrifice, you're going to have to give something up. Sometimes, it's not all the time. Sometimes you're going to have to give something up. And sometimes it may be something like you never want it to happen. Maybe like my viewer asked, what if something bad happens? You gotta understand, if your vibration is, if you have a good mind state, you're on a high vibration, you're feeling like you have a good heart, the universe is not going to torture you, or God, the creator, whatever you want to call it. I say the universe. It's not going to torture you. Like, you know what? Because you're using your imagination. You have the imagination there to help you create your reality. So that's what I wanted to tell my viewer, that, hey, it doesn't work like the universe is not gonna just give you something you can't handle. Sometimes the sacrifice will involve pain. It will involve pain, but it's something you can handle. You have to give something at times, guys. You can't just keep consuming. That's not how the world works. You can't consume, but you never give. That doesn't even make sense. And I felt like this was very important because you shouldn't have fear of that. You shouldn't have fear. You shouldn't even be thinking like that about what if something bad happens. Now you're putting out that energy. Don't even think like that. Just have good intention. You can write intentions, script it. So if you're afraid of using the imagination, but for the most part, like I said, me personally, I made sacrifice. I had sacrifices made, but it wasn't something like, oh my goodness, this is the end of the world type thing. It was something I can handle. I knew I can handle it. I knew the universe gave me a battle that I can handle, So that's something important I had to mention, and that's why I say imagine just the end. If you always imagine the how, the bridge of incidents, it's gonna take too long. You're never gonna manifest. You're not gonna manifest it. And again, that's pretty much it for this video, because I really had to speak about that, the sacrifice. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit the post bell notification so you get a notification for when my next video is released. I hope everyone has a fantastic, wonderful rest of the day. Peace out.